lot this month already about how you as a studio business owner can create, market, and sell digital products that your clients will love and that will help support your in-person, your in-studio services. So if you're still feeling a little stuck on where to get started with that, how to get your videos out into the world as products on the internet, go back to my previous video where I do a little more of a big picture look at the different types of software platforms available and help you pick which one might be the best avenue for your studio business. Because in this video, I'm going to go deeper into one of those options, and that's how to build your video on demand product on your own Squarespace website. So what it could look like, how your customers would interact with it, and how to properly protect that customer area online. So to get started, let's take a look at two real businesses who are using their own website to deliver their video content to their customers.
All right, welcome to Imbalance Hot Yoga's website. They're a hot yoga studio in the UK. They are using Squarespace 7.0 for their website, and then we're using Squarespace member areas to provide the unique login protection on their video on demand library product. So I'm going to show you how that would look for me as a customer. We'll pretend I'm a member of this studio and I've been given access per my membership to this video on demand content. So I'm just here for the day, want to get my workout at home video going. So I'm going to go to their main website page. We added in the navigation a video on demand link. And there's two options when you hover over that. The first one is member login. The second one is get access. So the get access is just a basic sales page that explains the video on demand product. But in this case, I know I have a login credentials already, so I'm going to click member login. Now, if I was coming back, I was already logged in. It does remember you, so I wouldn't have to do this login process every single time. But let's just pretend I've never logged in before. And so I would be shown this page that says, welcome to the Imbalance member area. This page is for members only. To view this page, log in below. If I didn't have access, then I couldn't get any further than this. This is the protection part of it. But because I do have a profile here, I'm going to go ahead and log in. And then when I click sign in, it recognizes who I am and that I have a profile and I've been granted access to this content on the website, and it redirects me to their member homepage or their video library page. And at this case, I can see all of their videos. I can filter to a certain type. So say I want to do the 7-day evening unwind yoga series. And then even I want to filter this even further and go to a 30-minute video. So I can find the video I want to do. I can hit play and watch it right here in the library. So that's how I would access it as a customer to do my workout of the day. I can also manage my account. So if I click the Manage My Account button, I will see what my profile is on the Squarespace member areas, and I'll be able to change my email and do some things there. In this case, in this scenario, this studio is doing charging all their billing for these memberships in Wellness Living. In this case, you can insert whatever studio scheduling software you're using. But in this case, there is a little bit of manual. If I cancel my contract or my membership in Wellness Living, the studio admin team needs to come in and revoke my permissions on this video product. So there is a little bit of manual that when you are billing for the membership in a different program, and then you're granting access in this program. But otherwise, as a customer, it's pretty straightforward the way I access my video content for the day. All I know is I have to come to their website and I click video on demand member login. And in this case, you can see I'm already logged in, so it's going to take me directly to that video library page, and I don't even need to log in again. It'll remember me for a while, just like most platforms do. So this is an example of a Squarespace website built with Squarespace member areas protecting the content. We have the video gallery that's built in the Squarespace platform. Again, this is Squarespace 7.0 that has this functionality. It's a little more tricky if you're on Squarespace 7.1. The only other really kind of added thing here is I added in these filters with a plugin that brings in, it's called Universal Filter. If you Google it, it brings in this extra functionality for where you can add the filters and just make this a really nice member area spot on their website. I also hid the header and the footer on this page just so it's really clean and there's no distractions. It just feels like a really premium experience for the person when they log in to this video product. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at fitcoachcamille.com. So this is also a Squarespace 7.0 website. We have the video library built very similarly on this site as the Imbalance Hot Yoga one, but the main difference on this one is she is selling subscriptions to this product right on her website. There's no wellness living, there's no external software here. We are actually selling it right on the website, but we're using MemberSpace as the tool to do that. So let me show you an example of, say I'm a customer of hers and I'm coming in to access my at-home workout for the day. So similar to what we had on the other site, we've got a button this time that just says video library, and there's two options. There's login and there's learn more. The learn more, again, just goes to a sales page where someone can buy access to this product and explains it and gives all the testimonials and all the great things about it. As a customer, I'm going to click login. And it's going to pop up a forum. Again, this looks a little different because this is MemberSpace, but it's pretty straightforward as well. I'm going to log in with my information here. And when I click login there, it's going to take me directly to her video library. So once on this page, same setup as before, I can filter by class type, say I want to express class, and I can choose the video and play it right on the page. So works similar to the other setup. Again, this is built on the Squarespace website. The videos in both these cases are embedded from a Vimeo Pro account, and they're added with the filters, the extra plugin on the site, but this is right on their Squarespace website. They haven't had to leave the site. So in this case, with using MemberSpace, I also have a Your Account link up here, and it pops up a different looking form where I can edit my own profile, I can cancel my plan, I can manage my basic stuff, change my password, that type of thing. So really similar user experience between Squarespace member areas and MemberSpace. And this is just an example of the best way I've kind of figured out how to build a video library on a website. Does not have to look like this at all. You can build out whatever type of content you want. It doesn't matter to the platforms. You build the page on your site and you decide to protect it. So a lot of flexibility in that.
So as you saw, there's several advantages to building your digital product right on your own website. Number one is it's a seamless customer experience. Your clients know right where to go, whether they're booking an in-studio class or they're trying to access an at-home workout. Number two is it's on brand visually, right from the default. That product is going to inherit the fonts, the colors, the styling, everything else you have on your website is going to translate automatically into that product space. And number three, I didn't really mention this in that screen share video, but it's one of the cheapest ways that you can provide unique login protection for your digital products. It's not the answer, however, if you're looking for a more robust platform where you can have linear start to finish courses, or if you're looking at really putting some marketing resources towards building out this virtual studio and you have this vision of having multiple products sold multiple ways. This probably isn't the solution. There's other platforms that are better built for those scenarios. But if you do like the idea of the simple elegance of building it on your own website, the next question that comes up is what are you going to use? What tool are you going to use to provide that unique login protection? How are you going to protect that content? There are two tools that I recommend in that category. One is the new Squarespace feature called Member Areas. And the second is MemberSpace. MemberSpace is a third party that you can use on top of your Squarespace website or any other website platform as well. It's not just a Squarespace thing. They've been in business for a long time and have a really solid product built out in this niche already. So let's start with the Squarespace Member Areas feature. Because it's brand new, it was just released to the public in November 2020. It was long awaited. People in the Squarespace community are pretty excited to have it as a tool option right now. It does cost a little bit more than your standard subscription, but if your website is on Squarespace, it's built in and it's just kind of an easy option to look at first. It was the tool that we used in that Imbalance Hot Yoga example that I showed you earlier. So the pros for using Squarespace Member Areas. If you've got a Squarespace website already, the setup is pretty easy. One less tool to keep track of, right? It's already built into your website. You just need to upgrade and add it to the pages that you want protected. Number two is it starts at only $9 a month. Now this does come with a hefty transaction fee if you are charging people through the Squarespace membership. But at $9 a month for the basic functionality of being able to give people unique login credentials is probably the cheapest way you're going to find it, at least the cheapest way I found to be able to do this right now. Number 3, you can set up one-time fees or recurring auto pays. So this is a great model if you plan to offer a monthly membership or even sell a yearly membership that you want to auto renew. And number 4, you can use coupon codes. So you can get a little creative there in providing first month discounts and providing discount promos for different marketing campaigns you're running as well. All right, so the cons for member areas. Some of these things I'm guessing will be built out in 2021 here a little bit more. It is relatively new, so these are the things as of the recording of this video that I would say are detractors from this option if you're looking to choose it right now. So number 1, who knows if they're going to change this one, but the transaction fees are pretty high. At that $9 a month plan that I mentioned, it also comes with a 7% extra transaction fee. So this means Squarespace will take an extra 7% of any payment that your client makes through that system. They will take that as a transaction fee. There's a lot of other options. Well, there's 2 other options above that $9 plan where you can get that transaction fee down. 7% is pretty high and just for that first plan, but there is no option for 0% at any point. So even with the highest paid plan that you're on with member areas, you can't ever get that down to 0%. I believe 1% is as low as it goes right now. Number 2 con for this tool option is there's no payment plan options. So like I mentioned before, you can set up an auto pay where it goes to month, it goes year to year, something like that. But you can't say, I want to do 4 installments of $500 over the next, 4 months, something like that, and then it stops billing. It's not set up to work that way. So it's probably not a great choice if you're planning to do a hybrid or an online version of a teacher training where it's a pretty big price tag and you want to break that up over several payments. That capability is not built into this member area feature yet. Number 3, coupon codes apply to all your digital products. So this isn't a big deal at all. If you only have one digital product, not a problem at all. But if you do plan to have different member areas, so you're selling different bundles of videos, one's maybe a library and one's a 10 video set at a different price point. If you've got different digital products like that, if you set up a coupon code, it's going to be able to apply to every single one of those across the board. I would think they would change that, but as of right now, that's how it is. So you need to make sure that that works with your plans for promotions. Number 4, you can't bundle member areas and sell in different ways. So this kind of piggybacks on number 3 there, where if you've got say a video on demand product and you want to sell it month to month subscription, you have to duplicate that product, which technically is not that hard to do, but you'd have to duplicate that product to sell it as an annual subscription. So it can get a little messy there, and if that's fine, if that's just your scenario, you've got that one product that you want to have it sell in different ways. But if you've got different bundles of videos that you plan to bundle in different ways and sell at different price points, that can get pretty weighty and pretty complicated with this system. Number 5, again, kind of piggybacks on that one too. As of right now, there's a max of 10 member areas. So that's 10 digital products for your studio business. Again, not a problem at all if you're keeping this simple and you plan to have just one video library available and you just want to promote that one thing. But if you have a vision for a full product suite here and you want, they can stack or they can buy different videos in different bundles, you're going to run out of that 10 member areas pretty quick, especially if you're selling them in different ways. Number 6 is there's no affiliate system that's integrated. So this would only be a player if you are planning to promote the sales of this digital product with affiliate marketing. And then number 7, you can't automatically move customer info to an email marketing platform other than ConvertKit or the built-in Squarespace campaigns, which is Squarespace's email marketing. So if you plan to do a lot of email marketing with this business that you're growing with this digital product, Squarespace member areas is not the best option for you right now unless you plan on using ConvertKit or Squarespace campaigns, because you can't move that customer info to say BrandBot or Constant Contact or Namaste Lite or one of these other platforms that you may be using for your email marketing already. Overall, I think Squarespace member areas is a great option for studios who are using digital products primarily as a member perk, where that membership is billed elsewhere. For example, in Mindbody Wellness Living, wherever you're billing your memberships normally. If you want to give access to that digital product as a perk for that membership, member areas is probably going to be a great option for you. Or if you are looking for a very simple paid option to a single video library. In that case, you're not going to run into, on that cons list, you're not going to run into a lot of those problems if you plan to keep it simple anyway and just have the one product. If another one of those things that I listed in the cons section of Squarespace member areas is a deal breaker for you, I highly recommend the tool MemberSpace. They've been around for years. It is a third-party tool that comes over the top of your Squarespace website or any other website platform, actually. At $25 a month at their lowest plan, it's also a very affordable way to add unique login protection to your products, but they have all those other things down. They've got really flexible coupons and bundling of products, multiple products, not a problem. It's a very good system and it's been tested for years. I've set up many clients on it, so it's a great option if you're a little concerned about some of the limitations on the Squarespace member areas feature right now. If all this sounds really interesting to you and you're thinking you would really love to add a video library to your existing Squarespace website, or you just want a whole new site and want to incorporate this element into it, I would love to talk to you because that's what we do over at Pixality. So you can learn more about our web design services at pixalitydesign.com. I'm looking forward to talking to you.